Hey you guys, welcome back to Gun Shorts. This week I'm taking a look at a Miroku, the Miroku MK38. This is a grade 5, but the sporterized MK38 is also available in a grade 1. Price differential, the grade 1 I think starts at around about 17 to 1800, and you're looking at closer to 3 for the grade 5. The grade 5 obviously benefits from significantly nicer wood than you get on the grade 1, and way nice engraving, which I'll talk about in a sec. Technical stuff. This gun is available in 30 and 32 inches, weighs at around about 7 pounds 8 ounces. It comes, bizarrely, as all Mirokus do, in a cardboard box. There's no case. In the case you get a selection of these Teague Invector Plus chokes, 3 extended and 2 flush, although I think, to be honest, looking at the lines of this gun, it definitely suits the flush chokes better. I think the extended ones just don't seem to look right to my eye. You get a very functional choke key, you get a spare trigger, a safety bar to turn the autosave on, and not much else. You get some instructions. This isn't a gun that you buy to have in a fancy case. This is a gun that's designed to be gotten out and shot. 30-inch barrels, as I said, on this gun, 18.7 backboard, 2 3/4 inch chambers, solid mid-rib, ventilated, tapered top rib with a centre tram line, mid and front bead, schnabel forend, well shaped. The checkering is pretty much in line with the rest of the guns that I've been looking at from the Brown & stable, i.e. it's good, but it's not fantastic. The bordering I think is a little bit okay. The wood itself on this grade 5 gun is of course really nice. Lovely figuring, great fiddleback. A nice piece of timber. The action is beautifully engraved. The MK38 grade 5 and the 725 grade 5 I looked at both have this lovely scrollwork pattern, very deeply cut, and it really appeals to me. I'm really into this sort of non-game scene based engraving. I really like this kind of almost repeating pattern in the traditional scrollwork stuff. It's very pretty. The standard gun with this sort of ellipse pattern is quite noticeable. It's very obviously a Miroku as opposed to a Browning, and it's a bit plainer, and obviously the wood on the grade 1 is pretty sort of plank-like. However, I think balance-wise and fit-wise, everything is the same. The trigger is an inertia-based trigger. Pretty decent pulls for a gun at this price point. It's really crisp. Second pull had a little bit of creep in it, although to be brutally honest, when I was shooting it, I couldn't feel it. It was only when I was doing pull tests here on the bench that I noticed it. It is a very straight stock. There's no palm swell at all. You get these little teardrops because obviously it's grade 5. Adjustable comb on this gun, and as you can see, the wood on this is very pretty indeed. 15-inch length of pull. As I said, it's just eminently familiar. You can pick this thing up, immediately shoulder it, and off you go. It really does come out of the box and just shoot. I've shot it on skeet, sport and sport trap. Obviously the superposed action has been around for God however long, and these guns have been manufactured by Miroku in Japan since the 70s, since they sort of evolved it out from the 3800, and then this became the sporterized version of the 38 trap gun. The design is absolutely timeless, and it really does work. It's a really solid lockup with that big bite that comes out of the bottom of the action into that bifurcated slot in the bottom of the monoblock, and it's just really nice gun to shoot. I'm absolutely not going to fly in the face of convention when it comes to the MK38. I think that Mirokus are very good value for money, and I think that if this is sort of something that you might pick up as a first gun, you should probably never get rid of it, because it will serve you for a lifetime and it will just sit in your cabinet and never lose any money. Unlike a lot of the sort of newer guns that perhaps are at the sort of budget end of the market, where you buy it and you basically lose your shirt, I think if you pick up an old one of these, it's literally just absolutely bomb-proof, and it's never going to lose any money for you. And as a new gun, I think the grade 5 looks really pretty, and I think if you were to take this out at a game shoot or at any clay shoot, it's not something that you're ever going to get anybody looking down their nose at. So there we go, the Miroku MK38 grade 5 at £7.8, a great all-rounder. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I do hope you enjoy these reviews. Please take a look at my Patreon if you can afford to contribute. That would be fantastic. Do subscribe, and of course go check out Bywell's website. These guys look after me with all of these guns, and without them they are nothing. They have just extended their gun room, and it's a sight to behold. It really is massive in there now, and their range of guns is second to none. So please do go check them out. Guys, thanks very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.